Okay, we're ready. Okay, here we go. Damn. Damn. Game number 1 here in the last winners semis. All other winners top 8 contenders are already fixed, except for this one. Yeah, we see Karpador with a little bit of a lead. I didn't see the Lloyd coming. Good dash attack. Yeah, they're going they're going bit by bit, just hit by hit. Every single percent counts. Oh yeah, and so what happened there is that JAKA tried to go for the infinite, where he could just kill with that, or at least keep it up for very long, but he dropped it a little bit because he was a little bit too slow for one moment, and in that moment Karpador just picked his moment. I shouldn't say moment that often. Karpador picked his option and went for the up B as soon as he got the shield up, knowing just JAKA would try to continue the infinite. Yeah, got the kill for it. No double jump for JAKA, but yeah, let's not act like it matters much. Good back air, get some off stage, and the up smash on the roll. Wow, only 1.5 minutes in. I think we're playing 7 minutes, not 8, and already Karpador64 up 2 stocks. And now, of course, JAKA has to start approaching a little bit. He has to start playing a little bit risky, and when you play risky, this can happen. Luckily, it only led to 40% here, and not a kill already, because he could have. No double jump on JAKA. Funky gets the balloons, but he also gets the hit on Isabel herself. But yeah, it's a solid percentage lead for Karpador64. We might see another 3-stock. We've already seen quite a few, but not this one. JAKA with the strong hit of back air gets the kill on the first stock from Karpador64. And you see Karpador64 takes all the time. Wants to keep the timer on his side. So he waited as long as he could on the Angel platform. A bad down B landing, gets punished for it. But JAKA trying to read the jump out of the shield, gets up smash. That's the first stock for Karpador64 with a 2-stock. Yeah, good shit to Karpador64. And you can see it again. He just... Really the thing that makes his play so good is the way he picks his moments. The way he picks when he approaches. The timings and knowledge of the danger bubbles, like where he can go, where he can't go, when he can jump, when he can't jump. And the additional clutch that he brings in, consistently getting his up Bs, getting those early kills. That's what separates him from other Luigi players. Yeah, we see here. Oh my god, so nice, so nice. Okay, good knowledge. You can't dash attack over the Lloyd, which Karpador just tried. And yeah, now we're back to the long range, the slow game, right? Karpador respecting JAKA's space, trying to find one single hole, getting closer and closer, inch by inch. And JAKA just kind of baiting him, waiting for when he does actually come in, and trying to beat that out at that moment. Good parry on the landing into the down tilt dash attack. JAKA establishing himself on the side platform, now fighting back to center stage. JAKA pushing a little bit now. Karpador just staying back. Lands with the Luigi Cyclone. That's the dash attack on the air dodge. JAKA goes back to the platform. Here, respect each other's space. Oh, that was... Again, homie! Again, with the misfire into the untackable stage spike. Holy shit, that's the third time he's gotten it so far. In his second set. And yeah, that puts him at a stock lead again. Yeah, JAKA, of course, he has to go out there to edge guard, and then you take that risk. Tries it again with that. Yeah, Karpador kind of threw his stock away there, just taking the risk of missing the up B. Got punished for it, but he's okay with that. Misses this one. That down tilt, up tilt, up B. I believe that would have been true. Yeah, JAKA starting to play the game, kind of. Karpador is staying more and more back, and now JAKA is starting to play the game where he starts approaching and baits a reaction and then tries to punish that reaction, while Karpador is just staying back a little bit, appreciating his lead. Lands with the down B on JAKA, but JAKA survived thanks to good TI, but the shield pressure with the up air in... Wow, got a little bit of a hiccup. Shield pressure with the up air into back air. Gets the kill. And now Karpador just kind of staying at ledge for a moment there, making JAKA respect his space, but that was bad DI on the aerial, and that's the risk you take when you stay at ledge. You might just die a little earlier than you wanted to, which is why I like it more when players try to hold the center stage. Of course, that's also a risk, because then you have to approach the character that is trying to build a wall. Yep, saw that up B coming, didn't quite hit it. That's the nair into down B. Dash attack, what? Okay. No, that ain't killing. Yeah, that would have been too crazy. JAKA back on stage, 60% now on Karpador. Both players respecting each other. Ooh, interesting roll in there. Not the optimal DI on the Luigi Cyclone, but still enough to hang on. Karpador slowly pushing forward again. That's a forward there. Luigi's off stage. That's dangerous. But he gets back to stage with a fair. Punishing the up tilt that JAKA put out there. Another aerial. Luigi's off stage. Gets hit by the weak hit only. And yeah, this time he catches the 2-frame on the up B with the fishing rod. Throws him into the air. And after this 5-minute game, we are back at an even set count, 1-1. And I gotta say, I'm just very impressed by the mental stamina of both of those players. Yes, it's only their second set of the tournament, but Karpador already had to play a rather campy character, rather defensive character in Mojo's Mega Man. And JAKA had a very exhausting set against Smuff. And yet they're playing here as if they're just coming fresh from the get-go. Dangerous combo again, but only quote-unquote only gets 43%. No double jump. Karpador tried to take full advantage. Didn't quite get it. JAKA off stage again. Gets the nair, no conversion though. Another dash attack. Wow, yeah, that's a get-up attack. That's gonna get you punished, man. And I think meanwhile on the side, Neo just beat Yunbots. But I'm gonna confirm that later for y'all while we are watching this set. Karpador with a roll get-up into the Luigi Cyclone. Luigi Cyclone is such a hard move to predict because you kind of don't want to predict it because it's so easy to punish, so Luigis don't do it that often. But you also want to predict it because it's so good because of the starting invincibility. And yeah, here we see it, JAKA drops it in the last moment there. Only gets another quote-unquote only gets Karpador64 to 100%. Of course, that's not enough when you're stuck behind and could die at any moment here. Both players holding their side of center stage. Very even here, gets a back air. Edge guard situation again, but yeah, Isabel isn't really the type of girl to get edge guarded. Karpador trying to read a roll there. Rolls into the Luigi Cyclone and gets another kill. And just like in game 1, he's at a 2-stock advantage again. Karpador, does he have a jump? Yes, he does. Fishing Rod can't stay out forever, and Karpador could stall it out because Luigi can go very far down because he's got a very good vertical recovering range, while his horizontal recovery is terrible. And JAKA with a good conversion already gets Karpador64 to 60% on his second stock, but of course, does it help when he's already at 90 on his last stock? Okay, interesting F smash there. I'm not even sure if that would have killed yet. Tries to go for the fishing rod again, doesn't get it, gets the up smash, not the optimal DI, good roll read. It's always so weird to me how those players get those roll reads, because there wasn't just a let me guess he rolls, because he was standing there in the perfect spacing for quite some time, so he knew it was coming. But JAKA doesn't really, Karpador64 doesn't roll that often, so I don't know how he does it, and I want to know. But yeah, meanwhile JAKA at 165, if he cannot get a good edge guard here sometime soon, he will die to almost anything. For example, this back air gets him out of this game, and similarly to game 1, we end with a win for Karpador64. 2-1 now.
Start battle. Isabel. Luigi.
Yeah, no break for the players, no rest for the wicked. We are going straight into the next game. Both players want to qualify here for winner's semis, because of course, as soon as you are in winner's semis, all it takes is one more set for you to get into the money. And you're already fighting some of Swiss best, so it's not going to get that much harder, because honestly, in Switzerland, there are not many players that make it harder for you to win than Karpador64 or JAKA. Yeah, Karpador trying to fish for the grab, but it's kind of hard to grab Isabel when she's just quote-unquote camping by going for nothing but landing aerials. It's exactly the thing JAKA has to do here. Yeah, again we see Karpador slowly but surely trying to move closer. Good roll away by JAKA. You see JAKA any time Karpador64 gets that down tilt, JAKA just instantly rolls away because he doesn't give a shit if Karpador reads it. What can he do? He just doesn't want to get grabbed. Holy shit, double up air into the aerial up B. Of course, you gotta know the aerial up B from Luigi isn't quite as strong, actually nowhere near as strong as the grounded one, which is why it didn't quite kill yet, but he just quickly evened up the percent. And we get another misfire. Gets hit by the Lloyd rocket. Safely recovers to the platform, but gets hit by landing forward air. And now it's only 88 on JAKA. He's trying to make it a game 5 here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Just instantly gets caught by Lloyd Rocket. Probably overestimated his invincibility time. Tries to punish him for hitting that, planting that Lloyd, but it was a little bit slow. Yeah, now Karpador64 doesn't have the freedom to choose as easily where he wants to attack and where not, and it shows. It really shows in how the speed of the game changes, how he approaches more often. How he throws out more kill options, goes for more roll-ins. Which is of course just what JAKA wants. And yeah, another back air point blank straight into the face, and this time it's JAKA with the 2-stock lead. Forward air, I don't know what the idea was, but that move doesn't really kill. Another forward air. But JAKA refreshes everything on that platform. Good DI on the Cyclone. It's one more chance at his stock. F-tilt doesn't kill either, even at 170. But gets the jump, get up, jump into instant nair with the back air. 1 stock deficit here for Karpador64, but he's off stage. Oh, doesn't quite get the spike. Yeah, Karpador can't really find grabs here. JAKA is playing too well around Karpador's grabs. Karpador tries to 2-frame him with the down taunt. Because of course, if you can get something like that, on the one hand, it's the ultimate momentum breaker. On the other hand, you know, you want to even up that game, and it would be cool. Cool combo, up air, back air into dash attack. Got another ledge trap situation, but JAKA quickly diffuses it. It's a forward throw, no double jump for Luigi, I do not think. It's a back air. Both players just establishing their space, making the other guy respect each other, because, you know, Karpador64 can't afford anything here. And Karpador64 doesn't want to get hit by anything, while JAKA doesn't have to take any risks. And yeah, that was a little bit of a weird Cyclone all the way up in the air, gets himself up-aired. And we are moving into a game 5. Those poor players. This has to be hell exhausting. It's even exhausting to commentate. But it's fun. It's fun. Just the way the interactions go. I don't know. I really love thinking about how the game plays on a meta level. And in those very clear-cut matchups like this one, where basically Isabel camps and Luigi tries to find a way in. That kind of makes it easy to think about what could or should happen, and I love to do that. And you see momentum shifts very clearly. You see when suddenly one player starts approaching, just like Karpador now. And now he's in the percent lead, but he wants to push it a little further. Doesn't want to let JAKA get back to the ground for free. It's an air, up tilt, up air. Doesn't get the pickup on the jump get up. JAKA really loves himself to jump get up nair, and that was a little bit of a weird dash grab from JAKA, a little bit uncharacteristic, and of course that just gets spot dodged by Karpador64, who loves himself some spot dodges on grab reads. And you know what happens, you already know what happens when Karpador spot dodges a grab. You're blowing up, son. You're blowing up. Good air dodge back to stage. Doesn't let JAKA find the up air. Dash attack, punished by Nair out of shield. Yeah, you can see right now the pace is clearly defined by Karpador64 by how much he wants to approach, because JAKA just has to, because he's behind a full stock. Not a full stock, but with time he takes more damage, and finally finds the mistake in Karpador64's defense, which was that air dodge onto platform, got him up aired, and because of mediocre DI or no DI or even bad DI, I'm not quite sure, but he definitely could have survived that up air, but he did not. Instead we are at 2 stocks apiece here in this game number 5. And sets like those, probably as both players, like when you go to game 5, when you fight all the way through and then you lose, that's so frustrating because all the work you did was all for nothing. And both players already invested so much, like you only have so much energy a day, you know. And both of those players invested a lot of their daily energy into this set. And if they lose, it's all for nothing. And they could have kept that energy for later, for some other match. Ooh, Nair up B doesn't quite hit. Only gets the weak hit. JAKA good pressure on the platform. This is so even. Karpador64 in the air, now off stage because of the forward air. Both players back on the stage. Karpador off stage again, doesn't get hit by the fishing rod, rolls on. No punish. They're moving closer, both want to find the kill here. Ooh, Karpador was waiting for a roll, but JAKA doesn't give it to him. Catches him with the Cyclone on the platform. But no kill. Finally finds the back air. Baits that Nair out of shield from JAKA. And amazing spacing around that. And now Karpador64 at 130%. He has to get a little bit of worth out of this stock. You do not want that third stock to start even if you got the second one first. And he's got all the time he wants. Like every second that drips down right now is a win for him if he gets a little bit of percent, 7%. That's something. JAKA trying to space. Karpador moving closer and closer. Yeah, as soon as the Lloyd's planted again, JAKA just stands behind the Lloyd again. And Karpador moves away and respects the space. And wow, just like that, we got JAKA in the lead again. This is so close. This is so scary for both players. Only 2.5 minutes still on the clock. Karpador is taking more and more damage and more risks as well. Playing the rhythm game against JAKA's aerials, but he still gets hit so often. He's trying to move closer, but it's such a tedious process because he only gets so little with everything he moves closer, and because of the perfectly planted Lloyd, he just gets punished for it again. Nice Nair out of shield on it up air. That was badly spaced, basically not spaced at all. Karpador kind of just hoped for something to hit there. The up throw doesn't quite get it. Okay, goes for another fishing rod. Karpador manages to space away from it. This is still dangerous for both players though, because of course if JAKA moves in, all it takes is one up B. Karpador respecting everything JAKA throws his way. He's off stage, no double jump. Air dodges back to stage, doesn't get hit by the fishing rod. 142. Whoa, I saw the up B coming, I saw it coming. Recovers one more time. Just holds shield, holds his ground. Holy shit, I'm so tense. And yeah, he gets the back air. Karpador just going for the button check whether he can parry all of them. And he could not parry all of them. The last one was one too much. In a down to the wire set, only 55 more seconds on the clock.